One day, three close friends named Ella, Alex, and Finn set out for an exciting camping adventure in the forest. After a long hike, the atmosphere in the forest began to change as the sun set. The surrounding silence created a mysterious ambience. Armed with old maps and a compass, the friends continued to navigate through the forest. However, as night fell, the forest became even more mysterious. The darkness between the trees was intensified by the sway of the lantern in Alex's hand, casting strange shadows. As they walked deeper into the dense forest, they stumbled upon something unexpected, a large, dark cave. Stepping into the cave, they discovered a long labyrinth of corridors and chambers. Cold winds seeped through the gaps in the cave walls. Ella suggested, "Since we've come this far, let's continue exploring." As they ventured deeper into the cave, they began to hear strange sounds, footsteps, whispers, and eerie whistling that sent shivers down their spines. The further they walked through the labyrinth, the more the atmosphere inside the cave thickened. The carvings and paintings on the walls resembled an ancient civilization. Suddenly, the lamps went out, leaving the friends in complete darkness, with only Alex's flashlight guiding them. They saw a single path leading further into the cave as they bravely pressed on. The cave walls seemed to come to life and mysterious voices echoed, saying, "Awaken, find the Awakeners." The friends exchanged bewildered and fearful glances, but the cave was determined to pull them into its enigmatic world. The shaking within the cave subsided, but the atmosphere around them grew even more terrifying. The eyes of the figures on the cave walls glowed red, and a subtle tingling sensation filled the air. Suddenly, a shadowy figure emerged from a corner of the room, saying, "We must stop the awakened ones, or everything will be destroyed." The figure examined the three friends closely and then gestured towards the walls. A strange energy wave spread through the cave, transporting the friends to what felt like another dimension within the depths of the forest. Every step they took changed the scenery around them, and the shadows of dark entities followed them. Gradually, ghosts appeared, narrating stories of the past. The pains, sorrows, and injustices of bygone times seemed to come to life within the cave. The friends found themselves compelled to witness the tragedies unfolding before them. With a trembling voice, Finn said, "Has this cave become some kind of portal to the past?" However, before receiving an answer, the ghost of an ancient king appeared in the middle of the cave, saying, "We were asleep until you came. You must find the Awakeners. They alone can end this curse." With a mysterious smile, the king vanished. Ella, Alex, and Finn decided to search for the Awakeners within the cave. However, with each step, they encountered more ghosts and listened to their stories. These tales unveiled the dark side of the past and the ancient curse within the cave. As the night progressed, the mysterious powers within the cave intensified. The friends had to confront both their own fears and the history embedded within the cave, yet determined to find the Awakeners and put an end to the curse, they pressed on. When the tremors inside the cave ceased, Ella, Alex, and Finn experienced a brief moment of relief. However, this fleeting respite was enough for them to sense that the atmosphere around them had become even more terrifying. The eyes of the figures on the cave walls turned crimson, and the strange sounds echoing through the cold corridors of the labyrinth combined to create a horrifying symphony. Suddenly, a fog rose from the cave floor, obscuring everything and separating the friends from each other. Ella's screams and the desperate cries of Alex and Finn were swallowed by the mist. Without understanding what was happening, each of them seemed to be drawn into another dimension to confront their own fears. Ella found herself abruptly in a graveyard. The sky was covered with dark gray clouds, and the wind swayed the branches of old trees with a melancholic melody. Ghosts wandering among the tombstones whispered the painful memories of the past, casting a darkness into Ella's soul. On the other side, Alex was trapped in the middle of a frozen lake. The sky was blood red, and shadows moving beneath the icy surface were approaching him. A hand reached out from the frozen water towards Alex, but the skin of the hand was frozen, shattering as it tried to pull him. Finn, on the other hand, was stuck in a time tunnel. He seemed to be lost amidst images of the past and future. With each step, he couldn't escape witnessing the terrifying scenarios of the present and future. The cave had tested each friend with their own personal nightmare, and there was no turning back now. Ella, Alex, and Finn were lost in an endless darkness inside the cave. The ancient curse, awakened from its slumber, had separated them from the real world, making them rulers of their innermost fears. Now within the cave, they were trapped amidst the horrifying shadows of the past and future.